Welcome everyone! In this video we're going to discuss about behavior-driven development, which is one of the most effective and satisfying way of delivering software. So we are going to introduce BDD and see what kind of problems that it solves. So let's get started. Did you ever play the telephone game when you were a kid? The game consists when one person whispers a sentence and each communicates the sentence to the other. And at each stage, the message can be a little bit deformed, until finally, at the end, the sentence is completely different from what you started with. Fast forward 20 years, it turns out that the same thing happened when we built software. We're still playing the telephone game until now. Instead of whispering sentences, we are using written specification. And all starts when someone from the business tells the business analyst the features he needs. In some project, it could be just conversation. We come up with the requirements on behalf of the business. Often teams doing some forms of Scrum, it might be a product owner who writes up the new requirement in the form of user story. Next, the BA writes up the requirements in a more detailed form. Then the development team picks up the story and uses it to start developing. And once the code is written, the testers pick up the feature to test. In many teams, these tests would have their test plan, so they derive from the requirement documents. And once the feature is tested, of course, it can be delivered. Can you see the flow in this approach? It's a telephone game, and at each stage, the information passes from one person to another and can be misinterpreted or transformed or even forgotten. The features that we get aren't what the customer asked for and aren't what the customer really needs either. It's this communication that BDD tries to solve. So what's BDD? Well, BDD is a collaboration practice and uses some conversations about concrete examples and business rules to uncover uncertainty and ambiguity and better understand the customer needs. Concrete examples are a great way to understand requirements, and people relate better to real examples and to abstract ideas. Examples naturally lead to counterexample questions, and this builds our understanding to the problem and flesh out the things we don't know. BDD also uses a business language, a common language to help everyone understand what we are trying to achieve. And BDD uses early and effective automation strategies to give us fast feedbacks about what features we are developing. BDD is not a formal test automation or even a formal testing, but we can use test automation to write automated acceptance tests, or what we call them executable specifications, that helps us get much faster feedbacks. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit the bell for more interesting contents, and thanks for watching.